All right, real talk. Your customers' thumbs decides your quarter. That's insane. Now, Olivia Jewelry did not shout in the inbox. They showed up in the lock screen. So the result was 10 times higher in SMS revenue and 2 times higher in total owned channel sales in Q4 alone. This is the exact switch we made. In Q4, everybody emails. Everyone. So if you're email only, great offers are still going to be buried deep in your customers' inboxes. Now, Gen Z barely checks emails. Millennials glance and move on. So you didn't lose the sale. You missed the moment. You need channels where buyers are actually taking notice in the moment. And that's where SMS comes into play. Coordinating that with email without torching deliverability is where profits soar. And so here's the move. The bet was simple. We made SMS the first move, the first touch. Make SMS the attention grabber and let email handle the details, and time both so that the urgency windows and offer windows stay the same and stay relevant so that the right nudge hits the right buyers when they're ready. The opportunity that we saw right here is that in Q4, as we spoke about, inboxes turn into a massive pileup. It is not the place to be when you want to stand out and generate as much sales and profits as you possibly can. In Q4, that matters the most. That leaves a ton of money in the moments where people actually take notice, their lock screens. So if we made SMS the first touch here and let email carry the details and creatives and time them correctly, more people are going to see the message without hurting reputation. So we switched on SMS with real campaign cadences that are relevant to both email and SMS. We offered exclusive deals for subscribers, retargeted non-openers, and clicks but no purchase, expanded flows to roughly about 23 touch points, segmented beyond simple 90, 180, 120 day engagements, and ramped sending, which is the most important thing, before November to keep deliverability high so that we could reach almost the entire list when it mattered the most in November. This works incredibly well because SMS grabs attention right now. Email carries the details, the story, the proof, the full offer, and you need both. The win here is in its timing, with the same window for deadline pushes, restocks, ship by reminders, so that no one misses the message. And it's very, very common for people who have received an SMS to go onto their inbox in an email, and that recognition creates a higher sense of follow through and higher likelihood of someone clicking through on your email and reading through the content that you have to offer. And this wasn't just a spray and pray. Now, domain reputation and deliverability, which is ultimately the determinant of our ability to land in inboxes at a high frequency as we scale, it stayed high throughout. So even as we were sending to nearly the entire list, 95%, which most email marketers out there would advise you to avoid that as much as you possibly can, we did that throughout November and December. And the only reason we're able to do that is because of all the groundwork and all the effort that we've put in prior to November. So more reach without burning your trust, without burning a list. Now, results moved fast. SMS revenue 10x'd in November and December, year over year. Email and SMS revenue combined doubled. Raw clickers, just the number of clicks, tripled in the busiest months. And owned revenue grew by 46.85% year on year, all while keeping domain reputation high, even as we scaled to practically the entire list. So here are the moves they can copy. Put SMS up front. You can experiment with that. Reward subscribers with something that they cannot get elsewhere. Retarget people who've slipped through, and add more flow touch points before Q4 so that day-to-day machine converts on autopilot. Segmentation. Now segment beyond recency alone. Don't rely on just engagement on 90, 120 days. And ramp before November so that your domain reputation stays healthy as you scale and when it counts. So Trade volume for visibility at the moment that matters the most. That's when you can win. That's where you maximize your profits, and let email carry you through to the finish line. Now, this SMS first touch strategy is one of 6 plays of our retention system that we've shared during our BFCM webinar. The 5 more plays that I covered during the webinar, including push, multi-channel stacking, advanced segmentation, deliverability mastery, and many more. Plus, the session includes a complete blueprint on Meta Facebook ads for BFCM by our good friend Marin that runs Cure Skincare, the Udi, and many, many more. And a CRO system that has proven to work for brands like The Ridge and plenty more by our friends at Bottomless Labs, Nico. If you want a full system, retention, ads plus CRO, watch the on-demand masterclass from the team behind over $1 billion in sales across 500 plus brands. Link in the description below and probably in the comment section as well. I'll see you on the inside and let me know what you think.